What is up, you guys? Jzilla here, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds 2. Hope you're all having a great night. I've been pretty excited to get back into this game, so let's just pick it right back up. I was going to do Fallout 3 today, but I didn't have a thumbnail ready, so I'm going to hold that off. I think I might just finish the Outer Worlds 2 and then go back and finish Fallout 3. That's one thing I gotta stop doing, is bouncing around between the games. Alright, so we gotta come over here on the Trail of the Trader. Let's see what this is. That's the main quest. Okay, we got side quest, arbitrary measures. Return to the bartender. Alright, we just have to turn a quest in for the side quest. The Dawn of a Glorious Betrayal. That's our companion quest. Kill Hierarch Zegler. Okay, well, let's go do that real quick. For that, we're gonna be leaving this planet. Oh, so let me just pull up my chat real quick. I haven't even done that yet. Okay, so let's go turn in the quest here. So cool. Let me just mark this one.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good? You just bought a shooter from Not a Weapons Store, right? How's it treating you?
Also, you know what? I just remember that I turned some of these subtitles off. So let me put those back on. Yeah, I also turned some of these off. Timed fade. Equipment display, timed fade. Yeah, we'll do all this. All right. Give me my HUD back.
Greetings again. Hope that little day excursion you and I jawed about is going well. Libations or information? What's your poison?
We've been to the camp you wanted us to look at.
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired.
Hard to take much solace in that, with so many dead.
We managed to accomplish our goals. This counts for more than a little, I'd say.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an Arbiter in tow. But you got what was needed. Not bad at all. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind?
Normally I charge for tasks like this.
Just trust me and go give it a look.
Yeah, I'm not going to the basement for nothing. Ooh, we got a secret area. Okay, well. I don't know what this person's doing. Looks like they got wasted and fell asleep. Can't get in.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
I thought Sub Rosa was supposed to see me as a friend. Why make me jump through hoops?
My apologies. Barney is sometimes overzealous in the guarding of my body, though when it comes to Protectorate arbiters, it is perhaps warranted.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I desire any information pertaining to the specifics of her death.
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with High Command's public statement on the matter. Losing faith in your masters?
No. But I cannot shake the sensation that something was awry with her passing. If you know something, tell me. Please.
I could get used to this kind of groveling. Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics, I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, and a nasty one. Someone killed her.
Someone want to fill me in on what's going on?
I shall in time, when fewer prying ears abound.
If that's all, I think you'd best get along. I prefer not to sully my quarters with Protectorate lackeys. Live ones, anyhow.
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Let us take our leave from present company. Speak to me outside, if you would. There's something I'd care to ask you.
Alright. Looks like Niles wants to talk.
Victor wasn't exactly the partner in crime I envisioned DeVries to have.
Yeah, he was a mess.
Reckon a tough crossword puzzle would have eventually sent him over the edge, even if we hadn't come along. I'm glad we were able to show him a little grace. DeVries obviously manipulated him into acting against his conscience. You ever wonder what might have happened if DeVries had let us in on her initial plan? Surely we wouldn't have been taken in by her rhetoric like Victor. Right?
I try not to dwell on the past.
No, yeah, of course. Stupid question. It's just, I look at someone like Victor and see the trap I might have fallen into.
I'd have never let that happen.
I know. You've always looked out for me. Been the case ever since you first gave me advice about being a good agent. Seems a lifetime ago now, doesn't it? DeVries always was good at deconstructing folks, uncovering their points of failure. She'd have known I had my heart set on being a hero. After Triangulum, all I wanted was to do for other colonies what Augustine had done for mine. Still do, if I'm honest.
And you still can. Just stay focused on being the best agent you can be.
I will say, it's a lot easier to do just that nowadays. With you around, that is. Thanks for letting me wax for a bit. We can get back to what we were doing now. Unless there was something else you needed.
No. We'll talk more later. Nothing I need from you, Niles. I don't know where that other guy went.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Nothing over here. Alright, I guess I just gotta go back outside.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others. We are expected to act as wholly independent entities. But I fully realize that had I not your aid today, my investigation's progress would have stalled and withered. During our investigation, I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together?
Alright, so this guy wants to be a companion. I mean, he seems like a beast. I feel like he's probably better than Niles. Why do you want to travel with me?
I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to seek the true killer of my mentor, the Supreme Arbiter. Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead on her killer. They gave me less than I'd hoped, but it was at least a start. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support.
No ship and no support. Who do you think killed her?
I do not know your allegiance, and accordingly shall not speculate. Suffice it to say, for now, that I fear the true killer is within the Protectorate.
I'd think that a high-ranking arbiter would have their own ship.
Utilizing one of our craft for independent purposes would have rendered me conspicuous. I knew Sub Rosa would offer steady transport as long as I paid their exorbitant fees, just as I knew they would collect information on my every movement. But I neither trust them nor have the funds to continue this relationship for much longer. You, on the other hand, have proven to be a capable partner.
How do I know I can trust you?
I hold my word in highest regard. Were I to pledge allegiance to you, the pact would be nigh unbreakable, barring some extreme action on your part.
Has the Protectorate sanctioned this investigation of yours?
My colleagues have accepted that her death was a natural one. Questioning an explanation of that nature is foolish, dangerous even. Nonetheless, the circumstances of her death trouble me. I cannot allow myself to accept the explanation that's been put forth without investigating to the fullest of my abilities.
Alright, suppose I'm convinced. You can accompany me, but you need to follow my orders.
I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow?
Okay. I will be dealing with people of multiple factions. No killing them without my go-ahead.
Ah, I should have considered this eventuality. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not assail enemies of the Protectorate without your consent, though I will not like it. But if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come to an abrupt end.
Alright, seems reasonable.
Excellent. I hope our working relationship is most fruitful. I'm sure we shall discover much together.
Won't argue he seems capable, but let's be mindful where his true allegiance lies.
Yeah, he's right. This guy doesn't have allegiance with me. Maybe I should just stay with Niles. Well, let's test him out. We gotta at least test him a little bit. Three's a crowd. Wait for us at the ship, Niles.
All right, but don't come to me with tears if your new friend decides to judge you the moment I've gone.
Let us be off, Commander.
All right. Level 12. Also, I want to change the subtitles real quick. I thought I turned them on. Oh, I have them set to minimal. Let's turn the cinematic subtitles on. All right, and we can level up here. 3 points. I guess let's go sneak. Sneak and explosives. Looks good to me. Perks. Okay. What perk do I want? Gain the ability to pickpocket others. Pickpocketing can be activated by crouching up to an unaware human. Alright. That's kind of interesting. Inspiring Commander. Kills scored by either you or the party. Charge each companion's ability a small amount. Point blank artist. That's pretty good. So we gain 30% damage to near enemies within 10 meters. I'll take that. Point blank artist. And the companions get some stuff too. The explosion caused by Aza's companion ability covers a larger area. So you can't go wrong with either of those. Enemies are more likely to target Tristan, and hostile effects on him last half as long. Yeah. Yeah, let's have him target this guy. When choosing to start a fight using dialogue, Tristan will always taunt enemies in addition to any other speech attacks. That's kind of funny. When choosing to start a fight, Tristan will always frighten the enemies. Let's do explosive strikes. Oh no, we have to pick one of these. Okay, let's do Shield of the Law.
I just don't get why we have to buy our own weapons from our own merchants. Got people who can build us better here.
This game runs so smooth. Alright, so now we get the companion quest, and that brings us to the Paradise Island planet that we did in the last couple streams. Eden. All right. What happened to her face? Her face is gone.
We going to kill Hierarch Ziegler soon? My knife hand's getting itchy.
Azza, what happened to your face? Let's see if we can just fast travel over there. Also, I've been thinking about multi-streaming pretty soon, but the bad thing about it though is unless I want to pay like tons of money, I'm going to be limited to HD if I do it. Which is kind of a bummer because I don't want to downgrade my YouTube streams from 4K to HD, but I think it might be worth it. I'm not really sure. I don't know how many of you actually watch the stream in 4K anyway, because it's kind of crazy to watch a live stream in 4K. Usually it would get a lot of buffering if you tried that anyway, so I'm not sure how worth it is if I should start doing it.
Trouble about my hammerhead itching. Ready to dispense judgment!
by killing these traitors, wasn't it?
Reckless leadership? Well, it's not my fault they ran ahead and got themselves knocked down. I need to take some accountability.
Their leader still needs to be dealt with. That I'm really going to enjoy.
Oh, we got a rift. We got a rift. Stand away from that.
Why are you still alive? There's been some ghastly mistake. We must speak on the latest revelation before you compound it by killing me. You're obviously unaware that you've been officially marked for death. Otherwise, you'd have killed yourself and saved us all the trouble. It's unfortunate I was unable to inform you of this before you killed so many loyal members of the Dawn. But so be it. Glad we were able to clarify all of that. Well?
Well, what?
This idiot obviously thinks I will just kill myself on his say-so. Ziegler, what's got into your brain pan? You used to be a dedicated member of the Dawn. How could you think there was a legitimate kill order on me?
You were revealed as a betrayer through the sanctified channel. How can you disobey a revelation from on high, when you yourself exhorted us constantly to never do such?
You make a compelling point. But then again, so does my knife. Let me introduce you to it.
Wait, maybe we shouldn't be so hasty.
Why the fuck not?
Because it's Ron.
You're such the jester, Commander. You actually had me going there for a minute. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. It's time to stick Ziegler here like a cysty pig on a spit. I can't believe what Hierarch Ziegler was saying. How could there be an official kill order out on me? The poor fools probably thought they were just fulfilling their duty.
Can't believe how fast we just destroyed that guy. Do you regret killing them?
Of course not. What a ridiculous question.
It's okay to admit it.
You think that I'm like you, but I'm no longer bound by social restraints or pedestrian things like regret. So were I even to imply I felt remorse, that I wish I'd perhaps approached this with a more logical bent and not slaughtered these loyal Dawn members, it would mean nothing.
What are you going to do now?
I have no idea. If I go anywhere near one of our encampments, I'll be forced to kill members who believe they're following orders. Of course, any member of the Dawn who turns on me without thinking is asking for death, but this could still make solving this even more difficult. Don't worry. I'll stay on as part of your crew until I get this all figured. It's given me an impressive amount of opportunities for killing, and all the killing helps me think.
Couldn't the message have been faked?
If only it were that simple. It should be impossible for someone to infiltrate our communication systems, especially when it comes to a high-level communique. Unless they somehow have our codes. This could only mean that one of our members has been compromised.
Official order or not, they should have known better than to cross you.
Damn straight they should have.
We should go. Azza's mod kit. Ooh, we can upgrade our armor with that. Cool. Definitely gotta look at that later. Okay, well that was the quest, so let's continue on with the main quest. To Dorado.
That tremendous statue is of Matriarch Alexandra Varick, founder of the Protectorate. I'm shocked the traitors haven't defaced it.
Oh, really? Alright, I have nothing discovered over there.
Report any suspicious activity to your nearest station warden.
I used to love taking the train across Dorado, seeing the Marcasite caverns, the silence of the desolate plains. But that's all in the past now. Refugees attempted to take solace from the fighting here. I only hope they found peace in oblivion.
Kind of want to go through the middle of this crystal cave then right here. Ooh, we got refugees.
Please, somebody help us! Anybody, please! Finally, some help. We desperately need aid. Desperately.
We?
My family and I, we was making our way to the mercy camp for us refugees. We were set upon. My wife, my son were injured. Can't move them by myself. I had to leave them just past this tunnel so as I could go for help. But being alone is even more riskier. The Varachnids, I chased them off, but they'll be back. Please help us. Ain't nothing I can do for them, but you got weapon and medicines and can get us to the camp. Please.
How badly are they hurt?
I don't... Very, by my guess. She was bit on the thigh, high, like, can see bone. Or maybe white means infected? She's screaming all the time when she's awake. Then she goes to sleep. She in agony. And my son ain't waked since the attack. Hurry, please. We must hurry or they'll be eaten. Or worse.
Very well. Lead the way.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this way. This way.
What's that? You're
avenge my death!
These guys go down easily. I'm about to go get Niles. First assault rifle. Shoots long rounds. Let me take that. That's the first assault rifle I found, actually. I found another one, but it was a shock assault rifle. Needs a new plan. Plan is good. We kill a lot of dumb people and take their stuff. It's hard sometimes to talk smart. Taking adrenatime makes talking good easy, but after adrenatime makes it even more harder, so need more adrenatime. We just gotta move. Find new people to steal from. Order guys, aunties guys, and angry order guys are all hard to fight. New people is easy. Just need find a new place to catch them when order guy's not around. Yeah, that's new good plan. We scrappers can do this. Just guts to keep talking smart and keep dumb talking scrappers and back for ambush. Feel like I just lost a couple brain cells reading that. Auto dock compression coil. Hazard a gas mentioned. Looks like that was part of a quest. Matriarch's Mercy.
Another refugee? All right, step forward. Just a moment. Allowing anyone into Matriarch's Mercy unprocessed will upset the precarious ratio of refugees to aid. We should have an opportunity for placement in approximately 7.85 days, presuming no unforeseen alterations.
I'm not a refugee. I'm here on orders from Ruth.
Ah, I seem to recollect one matching your description set for arrival. Pardon my slowing your ingress. It has been rather hectic of late. Welcome to Matriarch's Mercy. Rule number 1, no crowding. Rule number 2, avoid the exclusion zone. Our seer has predicted non-specific imminent danger.
Imminent danger? What is the exclusion zone?
I thought the name was self-explanatory. Our seer predicted that a corner of the encampment is in terrible danger. Danger from what? Or when? Unclear. Stay away from it, and, in all probability, you won't have to find out.
I thought refugee encampments were supposed to be safe.
Safety and probability are incompatible. Eventually, nowhere will be safe, including here.
Danger has never stopped me before. Step aside, you cautious peasant.
Can't say I didn't warn you. You need anything, talk to Seer Wiley. He's in the lift building, straight through the settlement.
All right. Is this where I want to be right now? Yes, it is. Talk to Abbott Newell. I don't know what she's doing.
I remember this place before the war. Functioning tramiculars. Peaceful silence of the canyons.
I can't recall the last time this region was silent.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the Order defecting, there's no putting this sprat back into the can.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
A wasteland devoid of life? No.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
I wish. Between the invaders and the
I
Order
don't know why this is
defecting,
giving me
there's no putting this
Starfield
sprat back into the
vibes.
can.
Oyster is looking pretty good right about now.
Wasteland devoid of life? No. Arcadia is doomed. Plain and simple.
Order novice.
My soup is nutritionally calculated to sustain all bodily functions, but it could use a little salt.
Good to know.
Crowded. Just too damn crowded.
By calculating the position of every atom in the universe, we can predict the future, control reality, and ascend to a state of virtual godhood. Apologies, outsider. As a vicar, I am usually tasked with guiding non-order lay people, such as yourself. Lately, the abbot has tasked me with the education of the refugees in our care. You are, of course, free to stay to be enlightened by my lecture, but I don't need an abacus to predict your path lies elsewhere.
What if I promise not to take much of your time?
Well, if it's in the displaced's best interests, I imagine I can find a moment.
You seem fairly in the know. What's the situation in this settlement?
Yes, I reckon I do have my ear to the grimy dirt floor of Matriarch's Mercy. I hear what common lay people are saying, and the wide array of bodily noises they make. Suppose I, more than any other member of the Order here, connect with non-scienticians. I've begun daily lectures, including practical advice on efficiently planning their days. I frequently launch into extended orations on everyone's favorite topic, math, and meticulously expatiate on our sex origins in the most rigorously pedantic detail.
You haven't actually told me anything about the situation here.
Oh, dear. I got ahead of myself, didn't I? That's an occupational hazard around here. As I'm sure you've read in recent dissertations doing the rounds, education has proven to have a 13.7% increase in overall quality of life. I am single-handedly making a difference here, with constructive pointers on efficient scheduling, lessons on order history, plus some mathematics for a little added razzle-dazzle.
Razzle dazzle. All right, I suppose I'll leave you to it.
Whenever you're in the mood for extemporaneous bloviation.
I'm not. I am not. Just gonna be honest. Ministrant Arguel.
By the law. It's you.
It's me.
Oh, thank the architect you're finally here. I've scarcely breathed while hoping you'd come. I am in desperate need of your help.
You want my help? You don't even know me.
True. but the Order's predictions know you better than you know yourself.
Right. I've heard it all before. What does this have to do with me?
Recently, I had a rare opportunity to ask the Seer for guidance. He told me that a dashing outsider would answer my prayers. I feared the prediction was a fluke, but here you are. A dashing outsider standing before me.
A dashing outsider. The Order devised an equation that calculates the unknowable. How is that possible?
Strictly speaking, it isn't. Not yet. But the math is very, very, very good at predicting what is probably most likely extremely possible. In theory. Within a margin of error. Anyway, that is the Seer's business. My business is the health and welfare of this camp.
All right. I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
Where to begin? There are so many sick and wounded in Matriarch's mercy, and I have but 2 imperfect hands. I am but a humble general practitioner. What I really need are specialists, and the Seer predicted an outsider would find them.
Very well. I'll find your medical specialists, as was foretold.
My thanks, stranger. Probability is on our side. The Seer gave me a datapad with explicit instructions that I not read it, for my intervention could only throw probability into disarray. Now, take the datapad, with my thanks.
You should know that I rescued an automech doctor.
Thanks to you, our automechanical doctor has been dispensing medication and setting broken limbs with tireless efficiency. Take this. On behalf of the Order and the displaced, I thank you. Now, will there be anything else?
Sweet. Let's see what you have.
Since you aren't a refugee, I hope you understand that I cannot offer my goods free of charge, but my prices are fair.
Yeah, we know. We know. Pinnacle perfume? It's a perfume that heals you. I'll take it.
You're right. Right. The universe does not orient itself toward fairness. But it's my firm belief humanity can do better.
All evidence to the contrary.
Ah, you must be the, Earth Directorate Agent I was told to expect. Your punctuality is commendable. I was not informed you'd be arriving with a, scholar of alternative belief.
You are just dying to call me a cultist, aren't you?
Don't worry about Azza. She's, harmless, mostly.
Me? Harmless? How dare you? Call me that again and I may feel the need to show you just how harmless I am.
I suspect I'm lacking the appropriate context to understand this, no doubt, humorous exchange. Shall we just move on, then? Allow me to welcome you to Golden Reach. I'm afraid I've no refreshments available, but can I interest you in a customary debate over decidability?
Doesn't matter, Queen. Kill its mate and feed the corpse to its hatchlings. Yes, please.
If I may interject, High Scholar, don't you agree our time would be better utilized on more relevant discourse?
Seer Wiley's right, as always. Obviously, we've all more important things to do than to stand around trifling with truth tables. Perhaps later, then. The presiding bishop sent word of your imminent arrival. However, pursuant to our normal standards of compartmentalization, she was scant on the details of your mission. That said, I've been instructed to assist you however I can. So, tell me, what brings you to Golden Reach?
I came for Victor Clemens. He was conspiring with zealots connected to the Order.
Victor Clemens, some kind of radical. What an absurd notion.
I must agree with my seer. I once watched Victor shed copious tears over a damaged datapad. It's difficult to imagine him capable of worse.
Victor was making bombs for a woman named DeVries. I barely managed to talk him down.
Well, praise the architect for small allowances. I'll speak with him. If you were able to talk him down, then hopefully his beliefs are not beyond curation.
Assign that task to me, High Scholar. Victor's obviously more dangerous than anyone knew. You shouldn't endanger yourself. The monastery needs its abbot now more than ever.
Your concern is greatly appreciated. However, I think it's best I speak with him personally. He'll confide more openly to me, plan willing.
Don't worry, I already did the heavy lifting when I cracked his psyche like a crabble egg.
What empathy?
Now then, by exposing Victor's machinations, you've done the Order a good turn. Perhaps you would be interested in doing another? No doubt you heard of the recent attack launched on that Anti's Choice base, Outpost Opportunity. It came from one of our facilities, the Zeranium Manufactory. But that facility is intended for research, not military action. I hate thinking an Order member responsible, but given the precision of the attack, it does suggest traitors in our midst. It would undoubtedly benefit both of us to root them out.
Respectfully, Scholar, given current tensions, should we really be trusting such a delicate task to this stranger? Would an internal review of our ranks not be more appropriate?
Current tensions, and here I thought we were getting along so well.
Choosing levity at a moment like this is only further evidence of your lack of good judgment.
I don't dispute the need for discretion, my friend. But the presiding bishop made the determination to send the agent to us. It's best we trust her calculations. Moreover, our situation is growing increasingly dire. I can't overstate my fears concerning this most recent attack ending the ceasefire and reigniting the war in Golden Ridge. One more thing. Your investigation into the traitors takes precedence. But if you could also render aid at Outpost Opportunity on our behalf, such a gesture might preserve the peace.
Thanks for the leads. I'll look into all of this.
I knew I could rely upon you. Ruth wouldn't have sent you otherwise. Here, take this writ of investigative inquiry. It'll grant you access to the manufactory. Seer Wiley and I will conduct our own inquest into these traitors you've mentioned erstwhile. We can compare notes once you've returned with your findings.
Well, no use standing around then. Okay, so we got some stuff to do. Investigate the Zeranium Manufactory. Okay.
Welcome. Have you come to bask in the Order's knowledge?
Nobody wants to bask in your knowledge.
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to how it was?
Oh, I can't jump down there. I need to have a dirt bike so I can just whip over there. Alright, I guess I'm gonna go up this way. Alright, I'm doing a save in case I fall in the crystals and die or something. Oh, we're good. some of this food over here. A toss ball stick. I don't really want that.
Unspeakable dangers.
Please call again at a more convenient time.
It's a nice guitar. The manufactory.
Hello? Someone there? Yes? Did the missive not play, or was it garbled in some way? Are you somehow struggling with coherence? If so, to be clear, Zerania Manufactory 7 presently and for an indeterminate time is in lockdown. That means no external transmissions, no visitors.
I have a right of investigatory inquiry from Abbot Newell. Open up.
Wait, you have a writ? From the abbot? But we don't have any means of... yes, they said they have a... yes, sir.
This is Factor Maytunier. Am I to understand you have orders from the abbot? Quite convenient for you. I have no way of verifying without allowing you entry. Oh. Very well. Come inside and we'll see this sorted. Building on the left.
Yes, right over here. You're not getting down below until you talk to me. So, the abbot deigned to send someone whilst we're contending with all manner of emergencies, did he? Oh, and I see you have a Protectorate Arbiter with you as well. Of course.
Your casual method of address has been noted. Consider yourself thankful that present company stays my wrath. Some.
So right. Sure, waste time. Alright, you can check my papers, but my team's my business, like it or not.
Surely. Far be it from me to question the irreproachable prudence of an enigmatic caller. Sometimes I cannot fathom what goes through the abbot's mind, but your papers do seem to be legitimate. I will unlock the elevator so you can speak with Proctor Svoboda below. I'll send word you're en route, but fair warning, I cannot predict what reception you will receive. I expect your behavior will remain impeccable. As soon as I've seen to securing the facility, I'll be along straight away.
You refined Ziranium here? Was that what was used in the attack?
Yes, the source of the explosion was unmistakably Zeranium. It is exceedingly volatile unless handled correctly. The recent attack may have originated from this facility, but I assure you it was not at our hand. We have no desire to resume open warfare with Auntie's Choice. One of our transport pods filled with Zeranium was diverted toward, or more specifically at, their location.
If you didn't do it, then who did?
We have a working hypothesis about who is responsible. Initial evidence looks rather conclusive, and we have managed to corner the apparent perpetrator down below, which would be a good thing if they had not, somehow seized control of the manufactory operations.
Seems like a net negative. Yes.
No, it doesn't add up particularly well, does it? Our suspect, one Initiate Alva, previously supervised launch controls. Though steadfastly maintaining her innocence, She has also barricaded herself in the operations control room below. A move not likely to allay anyone's suspicions.
I think I have enough to go on. I'll be on my way.
I admit I'm to a reasonable degree pleased you are on hand to corroborate current suppositions. May your query yield favorable results.
Require below to investigate further. Just choked on nothing. I don't know why I always do that.
Evidently originated here. Transport pod full of Zeranium. Blue outpost opportunity to naught but tinges and flinders.
Wait, so has it been classified as an accident? Or an attack?
What I'd like to know is why our illustrious seer provided zero warning beforehand.
Down we go.
Initiate Alpha, stand down. Relinquish control of this facility immediately.
Oh, my dear Proctor, you can't believe a low-level drudge like me is responsible for any of this.
You'd have us all believe you seized control to demonstrate your innocence. Wait, is this being broadcast?
I have no idea how this audio doodad works. You're the one in charge here, Proctor Svoboda. Are you sure you didn't do something?
I demand your unconditional surrender and...
Hello, Proctor? I'm pushing buttons over here now. Did I disconnect you somehow?
Emergency detoxification initiated. What's her name took over?
Yes, of course. Next on my list of lowest probability events, strangers sent by the Abbot, gallivanting about amidst a lockdown. If we'd been able to communicate beyond our walls, might have saved you a trip. As I can successfully report, we have identified the responsible party.
You mean Initiate Alba?
A low-level subordinate, assigned here years ago. But I'm now realizing how little we actually know about her. A spy or turncoat, no doubt. A sleeper agent from one of those secret enemy programs you're always hearing about.
Duly noted. Now stand aside. I'll take it from here.
But I haven't even told you the worst part. How Alva took control. The subsequent, albeit strangely indirect, obloquy and vituperation. The lives lost.
I got the gist. I'll continue my own investigation from here.
Whatever for. We've already established her guilt. Failed to see the use, frankly. I suppose some limited nosing about before dispatching her wouldn't hurt. Presuming she doesn't kill us all in the meantime. I'll be in my office. Let me know once she's no longer a problem.
Alright. She seemed kind of like she didn't want me to investigate it.
Now, this is described the Galactic glycerin as slabbing when it attacked. How much viscous fluid would you estimate was involved?
I don't know anything about the fluid's volume. Thing attacked. I shot it. There's goo all over the spot it emerged. Measure that, maybe.
Don't bother conversating unless you're prepared to cite your sources.
Well, I got no sources.
Of course she's hiding something. Do you think those two exemplars just hell wrong? They're hardly prone to involuntary self-injury. Alva's been here for how many years? I never noticed her. Just blended in with the scenery somehow.
We want to wrap this up soon. We'll have consumerists up to our brain cases.
I like how unique their armor is. 2 Order initiates appear to have been shot. I just don't have the observation and medical. Let's see if... Does he?
The manufactory is anything but diminutive. It chagrins me to admit it, but the Order knows their pomp. The Order was responsible for most Zeranium manufacturing prior to the schism. It is fortunate that the Protectorate has accelerated its own production since.
Oh, hello. A visitor. Who is it they're sending now? And who are you, dear? You're what? Some maverick for hire? Oh, no, I can see it now. Earth Directorate, yes? Like Commander Zane and that rascal Buddy. And who is that you brought with you? A friend? Could that be a Protectorate Arbiter? And someone else? Glorious dawn, I take it. Sensational look, dear. All this for me. Fear I hardly deserve such attention. This entire business is just a terrible misunderstanding.
Your abbot sent me to find out who caused the explosion.
Oh, believe you me, I'd like to know that more than anyone. I am thoroughly unaware how anyone would think me capable of all this.
Svoboda seems sure you were responsible.
I was apparently at the wrong point in space at the wrong point in time. Really? Do you see me, a saboteur? Oh, don't they always attempt to, flee the scene?
Tell me your side, then.
I'll tell you exactly what happened. Our transport pod leveled outpost opportunity. I immediately realized someone must have bypassed my terminal. I initiated a lockdown to block further tampering. Had I not, additional attacks may have continued. Now, despite a long record of dedicated service, who's being blamed for this calamity? Me, somehow.
I heard you killed those 2 guards.
Yes, that was terrible. I feel awful. Though technically speaking, they did kill each other. There was a scuffle. Their weapons fired. It was a most unfortunate thing.
You seem pretty competent for someone stuck at the initiate level.
I've refused a few promotions over the years. Undemanding work provides me ample personal time for my stories. I enjoy speculative fiction. Does that make me suspicious?
Were you Protectorate? Absolutely. But within the Order, I'm sure you're typically atypical.
Say I'm inclined to believe you. What then?
Dear me, I wish I knew. But, actually, there may be a way you could gain answers here. The firing record should contain all relevant details regarding the launch. Why, yes, I could unseal access to the records repository for you and open the path leading there. I'd be right grateful if you'd have a look. I swear I'm completely innocent of this heinous act they're accusing me of.
I don't trust her. I'll take a look. Not promising anything, though.
All right, fair enough. Understood. Appreciate your help, dear. Please return when you have found something. May the plan favor us against long odds.
Definitely don't trust that lady.
Investigator?
Messages. Word of caution. Lieutenant Archivist Lander. A friendly reminder that there remains a 19.8% chance of one coming face to Phase 2 Cephalorothax with a arachnid of uncomfortable size and toothy disposition among the lower levels of the manufactory. Our colleagues in xenobiology note that scream and flail in one's arms and other expressions of abject terror only excite the creatures further, so please be advised to weep silently during any chance unfortunate encounters. Ever the best, tenured archivist Leelander. Alright, so we got arachnids of uncomfortable size down in the lower levels. That's not good. Ongoing lab use concern. As overseer of this facility, you are clearly allowed full access to all areas and equipment, but your presence in our laboratory remains a distraction at best and at worst, a source of anxiety for members of our junior faculty. As you are no doubt keenly aware, even minor disturbances can translate into delays over time. I remain confident you will appreciate my candor and take this in the best possible light. Ever the best, tenured archivist Leelander. Launch records. Okay. Printed backup records. The launch records consist of a number of instructions that are time-stamped and uniquely numbered. Using the time of the launch initiate Alva supplied, you are able to look up the recent launch. The entry shows that it was directed at Outpost Opportunity. You also detect a slight odor from the records, but it's unclear if that's just the type of paper or a product of the printing process. Okay, let's look closer. The record clearly shows that Initiate Alva launched the payload at Outpost Opportunity. It's undisputable that she fired the command, though the smell seems curious. What is that supposed to mean? It smelled curious. Something smells fishy. And I think it's Alva.
Patrol's back over here. Don't see answers being too discreet.
Our Earth Directorate friend. Hello. I've been conversing with Factor Matadier here while you were away. Understand you've met?
Yes, they witnessed me rather discomposed, I fear. Visions of Auntie's choice reprisal clouded my thoughts at the time.
But facility secured then?
Troops now guard the entrance above. Our safety addressed, I have turned my attention to the cause of our situation here, and I have deemed it wise to investigate further. Do not let my position fool you. All within the Order are scienticians, and hence we seek the truth of any hypothesis based on evidence. The Proctor's accusation is no different.
Guess we'll take all the help we can get.
I appreciate even your hesitant support. Now, I believe you had an update for Initiate Alva.
You've examined the launch records, yes? What did you find?
Record showed you fired the payload at Outpost Opportunity. Paper smelled weird, though.
I'd say they've obviously been altered, dear. Fancy that odor you detected, a sign of chemicals used to affect the falsification. Ah, but listen to me. What do I know about this sort of thing? I know I've watched too many Aetherwave serials. Suppose they fuel my fervent imagination. But still, even the most junior scientician knows the best explanation is one requiring the fewest assumptions. Ergo, I set the correct coordinates. Someone overrode them.
That still doesn't tell us who's responsible. You think it might be Svoboda?
Someone may be pulling her strings, perhaps. That's what investigators like you say, isn't it? Now, what you uncovered appears to imply two further avenues of inquiry. A Zeranium leak occurred moments after the launch. I imagine it may have been used as a diversion, allowing the culprit time to falsify the record. The overriding of the coordinates also deserves a look. Don't you think?
Can we prove the launch was altered?
I can speak to the coordinate override, I believe. All commands are routed through the hub in central processing. If one meant to accomplish what you're suggesting, they would likely look to do it there.
I expect the Zeranium leak stemmed from alterations to the control boards and refinement logistics. I'd look for any signs of tampering that may point to the culprit.
Still can't tell if you're lying or not, Alba, but guess I'll play along.
Part of me would like to tease you right now and say, you're not very good at cards, are you, dear? But if you're still on the fence about me, I shouldn't want to tip you over. All right. There. I've unsealed both areas. With hope, what you discover will help us determine the responsible party.
I'll stay here and pray for more time. If the Proctor sends anyone, I'll say I'm close to convincing you to surrender.
The fact she just compared that to cards makes me think that she's guilty. Because she just said, you're not very good at playing cards. Like, what, this is just a game to her? So basically, she probably sent the missile. She sent the code. And then maybe she put like a smell on it or something to use that as an excuse to make it look like they were altered. Investigate central processing. Investigate refinement logistics. That's the side quest.
Always account for standard deviation.
I don't know how to get up there.
That Svoboda would have made a good arbiter, Oh, just a little jest. No, she struck me an over-officious buffoon.
Yes. Suppose you'll do.
Alright, here we are.
You know, I'm imagining actual perpetrators becoming pretty
Oh, there's
dangerous around now. I mean, they must have believed their plan was lawless. But problems began to come. Earth started to multiply, and Earth Directorate Agent arrived. That must have done their calculations. Has to be somewhat stressful. Nothing to add? Perhaps I pushed the wrong button. Well, I just look forward to sorting out this entire messy affair once and for all.
Let's do a little save right here before I enter this Zyranium. This stuff is crazy. Okay, gas energy deflection apparatus. Whoops, wrong button. Alright, here we go. That Zyranium stuff is crazy. It really is worse than radiation. This control board allows users to update settings for the Zyranium overflow venting system. Safety restrictions have clearly been set to exceed stated tolerances, causing the explosion and subsequent leak. place is a lot
I've
bigger
just
than
been in there a while.
it seemed like.
Perhaps this conundrum is approaching a solution. May all your endeavors add to the equation.
I like that Alva. Granted, she's most likely lying through her teeth, but at least she's interesting.
Oh, those the big arachnids. That's a cool special attack.
I shall not stay your
Finally, a favorable happenstance. After I became stuck in here, those organisms appeared, all hungry-eyed and slavering profusely. The door jammed. Not sure how. Worked perfectly acceptably earlier.
Slow down. Tell me what happened.
Lockdown and my clumsy fumbling triggered a precautionary security setting. I can't reset it from here, and I'm not particularly enamored of being closed in.
What's the best or scratch that easiest way to set you free?
Depends on your level of moxie and know-how, I suspect. Let me think. You could try jimmying the door open if you have engineering expertise. Or, I don't know, engage in a routine advanced physical regime. Otherwise, the safety reset is in a wall panel around the corner. Though that seems a bit boring for a dynamic sort like you.
I have enough engineering skills where I could probably fashion an elegant workaround.
Oh, then what are you waiting for? Should be able to make quick work of that door.
All right. Oil it up. Smash it with my hammer.
Thank you kindly. I am decidedly in your debt. Anything you need? Anything I, a lowly archivist, can provide you, a heroic individual who is handy with doors?
Your weirdly excessive gratitude is all the reward I require.
Well, again, I deeply appreciate your skillful aid. Careful on your way out. Try not to be liquefied and subsequently devoured.
Let's just drink that. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Investigate the central processor now. Oh, it's up there. Okay, there's something I missed up there. Nasty little cave. Let's just read it again. If someone wanted to reroute launch commands, they would likely do it there. Okay. Central processing. I think that's where we are, yeah. Let's talk to this guy again.
May all your endeavors elicit expected results. May all your theories prove true.
Nothing to say. Command root and hub. Patchwork array of switch boxes and cables connecting many of the facility's command systems. An obvious rewiring of the cables here is noticeable. Oh, he was rewiring. He was rewiring the cables. The rewiring is reminiscent of how Initiate Alva took control of the doors in the operations office. I knew it. Alva rewired it and tried to make it look like somebody else did it. She is one smart lady. She's not smart enough.
Education. I can... Lethal measures at the ready, Commander.
I think there was one in the Outer Worlds. There was a DLC I really liked. I think it was the Murder on Eridanos one. It was a while ago that I played that. I think it was at least a year ago. But I really enjoyed it when I played it.
Oh, hello, dear. Why, we were just talking about you.
Or specifically, potential implications for a multitude of troubling scenarios, based on probable results of your investigation, downstream outcomes, and such and the like.
You know how the Order is. Always calculating something. But please, tell us what you discovered.
Not sure who caused the leak. Coordinate command rewirement looked suspiciously like your work.
That you found evidence that the coordinates were rerouted is definitely something. Would be an odd step for Alva here to take, except perhaps to throw blame elsewhere.
I admit I had the knowledge to cause the leak, but not the authorization. And yes, why would I reroute coordinate commands away from here?
You seem like you've drawn a conclusion.
I'm sufficiently certain our proctor is conspiring with an outside party. So I'm coming out now. She's going to tell me who she's working with. Then I'm going to kill her.
Yes! Now this is definitely taking a turn more to my liking.
Wait a bit. You're going to what? Our investigation... It's unfinished. And you're an initiate. What are you talking about?
Oh, I see you two thought you were proving my innocence. No, you were helping identify my target. I'd advise you dears to help or stay out of my way. Proctor Svoboda needs to pay for her actions.
I knew it. Well, actually, I didn't know it. But still, yeah, she's lying. Something about her story's off. The evidence didn't prove she was guilty, and you clearly aren't telling us everything.
Yes, I concur. That may be the only part of this that seems certain. You are far more capable than some back manufactory button pusher. Who are you, really?
I am a dedicated agent of the Order, but no, dear. My name is not Miriam Alva. I am Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection.
That group was just a story to scare novice scienticians. Next, you're going to be telling me you're... Wait. It is you, isn't it? The one they called the Endpoint.
She's like the CIA. Wait. How long have you been here undercover?
I arrived decades ago to lie low after a difficult assignment. More than that, I have nothing to speak on at present.
The rumors about your department. They said anyone who might delay the equation being solved disappeared. If there are any hints of truth to that, I find it severely at odds with Order tenets for balancing efficiency with humanity.
This is hardly the time for a history lesson or debate, I'm afraid.
You've been lying for years. Why should we listen to you now?
Perhaps you shouldn't. My earlier endeavors were often disconcerting. But the truth remains. Whatever is happening here, I'm not involved.
That you are who you are, and are standing right, and have been here for years. It's all much to digest. I suspect your methods are not my own, nor the Order's, as I know it. And I fear your intentions for Proctor Svoboda.
So do I, and I haven't seen enough proof to determine who is guilty or innocent here. Or let's just say, enough lies. I'm not buying any of this. Marisol.
I'm afraid the two of you are forcing my hand here. I do...
Mediating!
Ah.
Lethally!
Yeah, she's a liar. Hold up. Time dilation. She's getting destroyed. She's getting destroyed. She doesn't even want this fight. And I'm down. Wow. And I have no trauma kits. Ah. Of course. I was so close to killing her. Yeah, how's that feel? Got it. Great job.
Commander, feel yourself.
on, where's my guys? This isn't good. Level up.
I'm alive.
Level up. I like it, they just spawn back on me. Alright, now I can start leveling up past what we were at. Let's put one in medical.
Who needs to die?
Let's see if I can heal up. Not much. Alright, do a little save here again.
Prosecuting viscerally.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
Lethal measures at the ready, Commander. Your final.
Oh, I got no ammo. Oh, I'm screwed. Hello to you. Come on, this thing does no damage. Give me that. Any then. Ah. We'll get him this time. Kind of crazy. It expects you to fight your way out every single person. Oh, we could sneak out.
All your endeavors add to the equation. Aggressor at hand.
I thought I had a distraction device, but I guess not anymore. Alright, I'm running slow. Oh, come on. It's out of ammo now? Worst time to run out of ammo.
and my
Time to go. Time to go.
Better investigate.
At your word, I shall
Boom. Boom. Yeah, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here.
Commander.
Guys.
I am low equipment. I require medical assistance.
I'm getting out of here. I got like no ammo.
I'm alive. Who needs to die?
Nice. Alright, let's go talk to Abbott.
Got a bad feel about this line, huh?
Do you believe Arcadia shall ever return to heaven? By calculating the position of every atom.
Grand Architect! First an attack on the monastery and now the lift code's not... No updates on my side of things. Anything I can do to assist you?
I have some questions about the situation here in Matriarch's Mercy.
Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss?
I'd like to know what you're doing to improve the situation for the refugees here.
Apart from providing them sustenance, shelter, and scientific ministry, you mean?
I thought the order was about elevating humanity. Nothing about this screams elevated.
Need I remind you, Arcadia is at war. This is what war looks like, I'm afraid. The Order is operating within a very reasonable framework to provide as much aid as it can.
You have a whole monastery right up there. Why not take advantage of this space?
Alexandra Monastery is a place of sacred study, advancing our understanding of the plan. We cannot jeopardize that vital work all for the comfort of a few. I haven't the wish to debate you on this any further. Please, let us move on to less controversial topics.
About those things I was working on.
Yes, what have you discovered?
I uncovered the traitor at the Zyranium manufactory. It was Marisol Delgado.
Huh? Wait, who? Why does that name sound so... Oh, hers was the office with the high attrition rate. Oh, that would explain it. I owe Svoboda an apology for blaming her management.
That's it?
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you?
I was hoping you could enlighten me about something.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty. Whatever I can tell you, I will.
I've noticed you refer to Wiley as a seer. What is that? Hello? I asked you a question.
No updates on my side of things. Anything I can do to assist you?
Return to Abbott Newell. Huh.
Welcome back. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered?
I found an interesting message from you to one of the conspirators about Seer Wiley. Nothing to say about that? You're just gonna look at me? This man's guilty.
Welcome back. I assume you're not here for that debate. Anything I can do to assist you? Oh, of course. What would you like to discuss? But we are
Alright, I'm gonna try to run through his dialogue and see if I can make it work.
Yes, what have you discovered?
I'm supposed to be able to tell him what I've discovered.
Welcome back. Anything I can do to assist you? Yes, what have you discovered?
Can't tell him anything.
Anything I can do to assist you?
Hoping you're gonna enlighten me about something.
Illuminating the path to true erudition is an abbot's moral duty.
Alright, well,
Whatever I can tell you, I will.
This is the only thing I haven't asked him yet. Tell me more about those cultists you mentioned before.
Rift worshippers spouting inane theories. They began showing up prior to the invasion. The first sign of dysfunction in the Protectorate always starts small, doesn't it?
What's the story with that giant statue outside?
That is a statue of the matriarch, Alexandra Varick, Arcadia's founder and for whom the monastery was named after. Regrettably, Alexandra Monastery is closed to non-order members at the moment, given recent troubles. But perhaps Seer Wiley can give us an estimation of its reopening.
Alright. Well, for some reason, this quest won't progress for me, and this is the main quest on the Trail of the Traitors, so I'm gonna have to try to, like, fast travel away, and then come back, and see if it works. If not, I'll have to reload a save or something, but I am currently all out of time anyway. I really didn't have a lot of time to stream tonight anyway. It's getting pretty late, and I gotta wake up real early tomorrow, so I'm gonna wrap this stream up here, and I'm gonna plan on continuing Fallout 3 next. The next stream I want to do Fallout 3 because we're into Broken Steel now. We just beat the game. So I'm going to plan on doing a Fallout 3 stream tomorrow. And if not, it'll be The Outer Worlds. It's going to be one or the other. But if I stream this tomorrow, then I might be multi-streaming. So we'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out.